separate. So a little bit wider. And then we're going to slide the hands down. Then your elbows come down upon the floor. And that might be enough. Okay, if you get here and you think that's enough, it's really going to stretch the inner thigh muscles here for you. If you feel you can go lower, stretch out a little bit further and just kind of flatten yourself down to the floor. But just breathing into your hips, breathing into the lower back and the inner thigh muscles. Gently starting to draw your body back up. Pop the knees up underneath you. And then start to draw your body slowly up and along the ground, rolling down the shoulders and lifting the chin. Drawing up into a cat stretch. Pulling out through the shoulders and the back. Take the head and tailbone away from each other. And sitting all the way back down onto your heels. Again, let's bring the body to pull up and along the ground, roll down the shoulders, lifting the chin. Draw up into cat stretch, pulling up through the shoulders, up into the back. Take the head and tailbone away, and sitting all the way back down upon your heels. And again, let's bring the body to pull up and along the ground, lifting the chin. And now curving with your toes, hips go back. The head draws down through your arms. Come on forwards and hold to a high, strong plank. And bending your knees and sitting back upon your heels. Again, let's bring the body up and along the ground, lifting the chin. Curling with your toes. And a nice long release along the back body. Draw forwards and hold to a high, strong plank. And bending your knees and sitting all the way back down. And again, bring the body up and along the ground, lifting the chin. Curling with your back knee, releasing your fingertips down to the floor and sending your hips and tailbone away. And then let's give a little stretch down through the toes towards the floor. And then drawing your toes all the way back. Again, let's stretch down through the toes towards the floor. And drawing all the way back and away. One more time, stretching down through the foot. And then drawing all the way back and away. And then let's round up through your back a little. Pop your knees up and underneath you. Draw the shoulders open and back. Now let's take a nice deep breath in, raising one arm. As you breathe out, relax the shoulder and follow the hand all the way back down to your leg. Changing sides. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, let's open the body back, following that hand all the way back and down. Again, deep breath in. As you breathe out, relax the shoulder, opening up the front body. Again, deep breath in, lifting the chin, nice graceful arch, open with the body. Two more here. Breathing in, breathing out to open it back. One more time, deep breath in, breathing out to open it all the way back. And then if we step forwards with your left leg, place your hands on the inside of your foot and turning open your front foot. And then just gently bending again at the elbows, lowering the body down on the inside of your leg. Distance. And let's just begin by working your lower back down into a soft imprint and then releasing the back away. So let's just take that lower back down and upon the floor and then releasing the back away. Just doing that a few times, noticing how it's feeling for you today and how fluid moving your lower back is. And then drawing your attention to your shoulders, let's pull up towards your ears, roll them back and draw them down. And again, let's roll the shoulders up, set them back and draw them down. And on that last one, draw them away from your ears and wriggle the neck a little further out from your shoulders. Let's take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you breathe out of your mouth, blow the breath out with a little energy. Again, take a deep breath in, ribs widening, side and back of your body. And then as you breathe out, you're pulling up from the pelvic floor, connecting to that central core, key line of your body. Do it a few times and try if you can. Encourage the breath to be deeper. As you breathe out, you're really giving some energy to the out breath. And when you connect with your core, maybe feel the waist tightening and feel that again again, you're targeting the muscles beneath the surface, the ones that you cannot see, your internal back strength. Okay, now today I'm going to start us off with our ab prep. If you'd like to pop your hands just back behind your head, and as you breathe in through your nose and on the chin, as you breathe out of your mouth, let's raise the upper body, engaging with your core. Breathing in to stay, then breathing out, engaging with the core as you lower. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out, let's engage with the core as you lift. Breathing in to stay, then breathing out, engaging the core as you lower. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Now you're feeling good today. Let's extend out through your right leg as you raise your upper body. Breathing in, and then breathing out. Let's draw that leg back in, lower the upper body back down. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out, sliding away the left leg. Breathing in, and breathing out, lowering the upper body back down. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, extending your right leg. And if you're feeling strong, let's also lift the left foot too. Breathing in, and breathing out, foot back down, leg drawing in, all the while keeping a neutral spine. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out, slide out the left leg, brace the core and lift the right if you can. Breathing in, and breathing out, foot back down, leg drawing back on in. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out to extend out through your right leg, engage the core, lift your left if you can. Breathing in, and breathing out, foot back down, leg drawing back on in. One more time, breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out to extend away through the left leg, lifting the right. Breathing in, and breathing out, foot back down, and the leg drawing back on in. And then if you walk down the shoulders and just push away through your legs, straightening them. Now I'm going to come into single leg raise here. Breathing in to raise one leg straight up now, and then breathing out to lower it all the way back down. Changing legs, breathing and raising the leg up, breathing out, lowering the leg down. Now if you need to, bending the knee as your leg comes higher, and breathing out to lower the leg back down. Breathing in, raising the leg up, and breathing out, locking into the core as you lower the leg down. Now I'm adding on the one leg circle. So this time, breathing and raise the leg up, breathing out to circle the leg away from the body. Breathing in, come to the middle, and breathing out, lowering the leg back down, changing legs. Breathing and raise the leg up, breathing out, circle the leg away from the body. Breathing in, and breathing out to lower your leg all the way back down. Breathing in, leg raises. Breathing out, circle the leg away from the body. Breathing in, breathing out to lower your leg back down. Breathing in, leg raises. Breathing out, circle the leg away from the body. Breathing in, and breathing out to lower that leg down. One more set. Breathing in, leg raises, keeping the hips really still. Breathing out, lock on with the core as you circle the leg away. Breathing in, breathing out, stretching that leg back down. Breathing in, leg raises. Breathing out, circling the leg away from the body. Breathing in, and breathing out, let's lower the leg back down. Okay, bending your knees back up, feet to the ground. Gently tip yourself over to one side, and let's pop over onto your hands and your knees. Now today I'm going to work into the uneven stance for the glutes. So I'm going to have my left elbow down to the floor, but my right hand on the ground. And the heel of your hand lines up with your elbow, okay? So we are going to feel the left leg work too. So I'm going to give this a little bit of a break in between. So extending your right leg, you've got your right hand on the floor, breathing out to lift the leg up straight, breathing in to lower it down, breathing out to lock in with the core, breathing in to lower, breathing I want to target the glutes. So trying to really keep that leg straight. Breathing out, lifting up. Breathing and lower down. Breathing out to press. Breathing into lower. One more time like that. And then bring the knee in, bending it. Breathing out, take the knee open to the side. Breathing into lower. Breathing out, knee open. Breathing into lower. Breathing out, draw the knee open. And lower. Again, breathing out to press. Into lower. Engaging the core to press. And lower. Now, we're going to work the two bits in together. So breathing out, knee open. Breathing in, knee to the shoulder. Breathing out, straighten it, and breathing in, draw it down. Breathing out, knee open. Breathing in, knee shoulder. Breathing out, straighten the leg. Breathing in and draw it down. Breathing out, knee open. Breathe in, knee shoulder. Breathing out, straighten the leg. Breathing in, draw it down. One more time. Breathing out, knee open. Breathing in, knee shoulder. Breathing out to straighten. And breathing and drawing it down. Come on up onto your knees for me. Now let's just push out through your palms this time. So drawing your fingers back. And as you bring one arm to draw halfway back this time, looking back towards your hand. And then bring it back on over the top. Breathing out, let's send it halfway back. And breathing in to bring it back and over. Breathing out, roll that shoulder back. Breathing in to draw it back down. Breathing out to roll the arm back. Breathing in to draw it back down. And again, breathing out, roll the shoulder back. Breathing in. One more time. Breathing out. And breathing in. Alright, just relax your shoulders. Okay, we're going to come back down to the other side. So this time you've got your right elbow down to the floor and you've got your left hand lining up with the elbow. So let's extend your left leg, and as you breathe out, let's lift the leg up. Breathing in to lower the leg down. So leg coming up lovely and straight. As you lift the leg, draw the navel back to the spine, into lower. Breathing out to lift, breathing into lower. Lovely straight line lift and lower. Breathing out to press and lower. Breathing out lift and lower. Engaging the core into lower. Breathing out straight leg lift and lower. Pulling up through the core as you lift and lower. One more time like that. Then bring the knee in and breathing out, knee open to the side, breathing into lower. So you've got that little quarter circle with that knee coming out to the side, working up into the medius, your inner thigh muscles, breathing out, lift the knee, breathing into lower, breathing out, lift the knee, breathing into lower, and again breathing out to open, into lower, one more time. And then joining the two bits in together, breathing out, knee open, breathing in, knee to the shoulder, breathing out, straighten the leg, breathing in, draw it down. Breathing out, knee open, breathe in, knee shoulder, breathing out to straighten, breathing in to draw it down. Breathing out, knee open, into the shoulder, breathing out, straighten, breathing in and draw it down. One more time. Breathe in, knee shoulder, breathe out, straighten, and breathing in, draw it down. And then if you lower yourself all the way down onto your tummy now. Now let's just give a little bit more release for the shoulders. So I'm just going to take one arm out and along the floor. Gently roll towards that shoulder, tuck the knees in, and raising your opposite arm up if you can. And just take some nice deep breaths, releasing also your lower back muscles. And then come all the way back round onto your roll back and down. Breathing out, draw the navel back to the spine as you lift. Breathe in to stay, and breathing out as you lower and let the shoulders back down. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out and drawing the belly back as we lift. Breathing in to stay, and breathing out as we lower and let the shoulders back down. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out and pulling up through the belly as you lift. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out as you lower, letting your shoulders back down. Breathing in, shoulders roll back and down. Breathing out, if you can, turn your palms to open a little bit more. Breathing in, and breathing out to lower. Now you can stay with that. Or, if you're feeling a little bit stronger, breathe in, roll back the shoulders. Breathing out to lift and hover. Keep the core locked on. Breathing in to reach your arms up. And breathing out to draw the arms back. Breathing in to reach your arms forwards. Breathing out to draw them back and down. Breathing in, reaching upwards. Breathing out to draw down and back. 2 more here. Breathing in. Breathing out to draw back. 1 more time. Breathing in. And breathing out to draw back and down. And then let's gently press your body back on up. And let's come around to a seated position. Now working the other way with the body. So we're going to work on rolling your body backwards. Now I'm going to offer up that we take the roll back, and then maybe I'm going to offer also the boomerang. Okay, we're taking the legs over and crossing them. Alright, again, it's an option. Don't feel you've got to do it. You might want to stay with the roll back today. So relaxing out your shoulders, take a deep breath in, let your ribs widen. And as you breathe out, let's take a good strong connection through your core. Go back to about halfway. Breathe in, and then breathing out, engaging your core, sitting the body up nice and tall. Again, deep breath in. As you breathe out, let's pull back through the belly, work the body back. Breathing in, and breathing out, engaging with your core, sitting the body up nice and tall. Again, deep breath in. Now this time, if you feel your back is up to it, lower your back down and into the floor. Breathing in, and then breathing out, and slowly coming up. So there's that version. Or, if you would like to work, we'll try the boomerang today. I'm going to take one leg on top of the other, hands down by my side, taking a breath in, and as you breathe out, rolling through the back, sending the legs either just up, or if you can, sending them over. Breathing in to change them over once, and then breathing out to slowly draw around, and the head drops in. So this will be a bit more of a back stretch. So if you feel again it's too much on the back today, you can leave it out. Deep breath in, breathing out, sending the legs up, over if they'll go over. Breathing in, change the legs over. Breathing out to slowly bring your body over and bring the head down. Breathing in, breathing out, sending the legs up, over if they'll go over. Breathing in, change them over once. Breathing out to slowly bring your body round and then lower your head down. Breathing in, breathing out, sending the legs up, over if they'll go over. Breathing in, change them over. Breathing out, and finishing off your last one of whatever you're up to today. Okay, and then when you're done, joining with your knees up and your feet on the floor. Okay, now coming into a little tricep usage. So dipping back into your elbows and your hands, and then pushing your body forwards. As we dip back, breathing in, then pop yourself around. We're going to give a little bit of release to the shoulders. So feel free to sit in a comfortable position for yourself. It could be kneeling, legs out in front of you, or cross-legged. I'm going to lengthen through your fingertips and then just gently start to bring that arm back. So reaching. And again, just getting into movement. Letting go of some of the lactic acid that builds up when we're taking those weight-bearing exercises. Alright, now I'm going to land on the stretch. Take the hand back behind the head, and then just maybe give a little bit of encouragement with the elbow. Let your hand come around the front and take your fingers. And then keeping the head up, gently pull a little bit on your fingers and see if you can get a little bit more stretch into the triceps and latissimus dorsi. And then we'll change it over, taking the arm back, bringing the elbow across a little bit, taking the fingers if you can, drawing it down, pull down just a little on your fingers, create a little bit more stretch into the triceps. And then let's have a little check to where we are. Let's reach back and see if the fingers are in touching distance today. Maybe they are, maybe they're getting better, maybe they're nearly there. Let's swap it over. And any improvement, we'll take it as a win. Okay, it's a good change. And then letting it go. Alright, shake it off. Okay, let's from here come around onto your side, lengthen your body all the way out and along the floor. And reaching along so that you've got your fingers, your head all in the same line. Point your toes and draw your hips slightly forwards. And then as you raise the top leg, let's extend it away from you, breathing out. And then breathing in as you lower. Breathing out and engaging with your core as you lift. And breathing in as you lower. Again, let's breathe out, press that leg away. Breathing into lower. And again, breathing out, let's press the leg away. In as you lower. Really again, get that lovely long stretch away. And lower. If your balance is okay, let's take away the hand support. Breathing into lower. Again, breathing out, let's lift. And into lower. Breathing out, pressing away. And into lower. Good, 2 more there. Breathing out, really stretch it out. Into lower. Okay, and then just bending up that top leg and take a hold of your ankle. Tilt the pelvis forwards a little, squeeze the back side and take that stretch back into your quads. Draw your knees forwards. Now I'm going to roll open that top knee, breathing out, and then breathing into lower. Breathing out to press back, breathing into lower. Now you can do this just as we are. You don't need to make it any harder than it is. And if this is like a physio exercise that you've been given, you know that you should do more of this, carry on. Now for those of you who would like to go up a little, I'm going to come up onto the elbow. I'm going to take my hand back behind my head. Breathing out to press, breathing into lower. You can just leave it like that, or breathing out to press, into lower. Now breathing out to half rotate to the ground, breathing in and back. Do that again. Breathing out, knee open, into lower. Breathing out that half rotate, in to come back. Now those of you who'd like to go higher, come up onto your hand and we do the same thing. Breathing out, you open, into lower. Then breathing out to tuck forwards, into open back. Breathing out, you open, into lower. Breathing out, tuck forwards, into open back. Breathing out, knee open, into lower. Breathing out to tuck, into open. Breathing out, knee open, into lower. Breathing out, tuck, into open. One more time. Breathing out, knee open, into lower. And breathing out, tuck forwards and open. Bring the body back down. Swing it round. We're going to go around to the other side. Okay, so line the body up, half clench the buttocks, lifting your chin, and then as you raise the top leg up, breathing out, breathing into lower. Really feel that your hips are nice and stacked. You've always got your knee and your foot facing the front. Breathing out to extend, breathing into lower. If your balance is good, take away your hand support. Breathing out, press the leg away, into lower. Breathing out, extend the leg. Breathing into lower. And again, breathing out to extend. Breathing into lower. Breathing out, pressing away, into lower. Breathing out to press, into lower. Let's have two more there. Breathing out to extend, into lower, one more time, and lower. Alright, then pick up that leg, draw the heel in, find the quad stretch. Tuck the knees in, and then we can start by rolling that top knee back, breathing out, breathing into lower. Roll the knee back where the inner thigh muscles work into glute medius. And like I say, always this is a good option you can stay with. Or I'm going to come up onto the elbow. I've still got my hips on the floor, but I'm going to take away my hand. Breathing out to open the knee, breathe into lower. Breathing out, tuck your body forwards, into open. Breathing out, knee open, into lower. And breathing out to tuck, into open. Breathing out, knee open, into lower. Breathing out to tuck, into open. If you're feeling stronger, we go up onto the hand. We take that up a little higher. Breathing out, knee open, into lower. Breathing out to tuck, into open. Breathing out, knee open, into lower. And breathing out, tuck your upper body down, into open. Breathing out, knee open, into lower. Breathing out, tuck forwards, into open. Breathing out, knee open, into lower. Breathing out, tuck forwards, into open. Breathing out, knee open, into lower. Breathing out, tuck, into open. Breathing out, knee open, into lower. Breathing out, tuck, into open. One more time. Breathing out, knee open, into lower. And breathing out to tuck. And then bring your body all the way back down. Good job. Alright, now I'm going to pop this around onto the forearms. And we're going to work into your plank. Okay, we've got a nice big stretch after this. Okay, so as we come down, elbows onto the floor, tucked in beneath your body. Spread out your fingers and move your knees back and move your body forwards. Now, it could be that you stay on the knees. By all means, please do. You could curl the toes, brace the legs. choose to stay here for another breath or so, or clasp up your fingers and send your arms upwards. And that should give you a little bit more stretch into the shoulder girdle. And then letting your arms go. Come back up onto your hands and knees. I'm going to come into preparation of pigeon posture. So if you could draw your right knee towards your right wrist, slide back your left leg, and then placing one hand on top of the other and lower your forehead down in the palm. Okay, so we should get a stretch coming into the hips and the glutes of your right leg. Gently bring it back on up and change sides. Bring your left knee towards your left wrist. And then bring one hand on top of the other and releasing your body forwards. Your feet back down to the earth. Position your back into neutral and bring your legs up to a position you'd like to work and start with. Remember, you can always change. If it feels okay to, bring your head and shoulders up, or you could leave your head on the floor if that's better for you. Extending your legs and your hamstrings, feel good too, pointing your toes. And if you do not need to support your neck, you could try patting the air by your side. Now breathing in for about 4, breathing out for a little longer for about 6, maybe shut your eyes and really focus on connecting with your core every time you breathe out. And we're going with 50, 60, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 3, 24, 25, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 3, 34, 35, 36, 7, 38, 39, 40. Keep going. Remember, keep a little space between your chin and chest. 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. 51, 52, 3, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 3, 64, 65, 66, 7, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 3, 74, 75, 6, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 5, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, with 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all down there for me. Alright, just releasing your body there for a moment. And just drawing your heels in towards you again, so we're in touching distance. So I'm going to work up next into your shoulder bridge. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, let's gently press into the floor and peel the back away from the ground, come up onto your shoulders, keeping your buttocks relaxed. Deep breath in, then breathing out to slowly lower your back rest, trying to find the deep core connection. You'll also find your internal oblique muscles kick in a little here too. We're breathing out to lift the hip, breathing into lower. Deep, deep inside of the body, you're really working hard here. Breathing out as we lift, breathing into lower. Breathing out, lift and lower. Breathing out, lift the hip and lower. Breathing out, lift the hip. Last couple coming up. Breathing out, lift and lower. One more. Take a breath in and breathe out, lowering your body all the way back down. Okay, now just lay your palms flat on the floor. Pick the knees up and just circle the knees a few times there for me. And then go round the other way. Being careful to get a little bit of an imprint or release. Massaging out the muscles around the lower back. And then landing your feet. Okay, gently peel yourself across and over to one side. Sit yourself back on up to seated. And if we just draw in your right foot towards the inside of your left leg, and then draw your right arm across and over towards your left leg. Now we're going to work up into our twist stretches, and then we're going to finish off today with the saw. So just gently easing your body across. And then bring the body back on up. Let's take the right leg over the left leg. Let's bring the left leg, if you want to, up to the side of you. And then come across with your left arm, looking over your right shoulder. So it could be that you go to a half prayer. It could be that you work your fingers beneath your knee, find them and bind. And then gently releasing. And we change legs, bring the left leg in. And then let's bring the left arm all the way over and across, releasing your body forwards. And then bring the body back up. Let's take the left leg over the right leg. Turn the right leg up to the side if you want to. And then draw your right arm in, hug the leg in. Maybe reach it over for half prayer or go beneath the knee and find the fingers. And then release. Okay, and bringing your legs out again. Maybe taking them as wide as your mat, or maybe crossing your legs if you would prefer. So we're going to sit the body up nice and tall. Just remove the padding a little. Be right up on top of your sit bones. Bring your arms in front of your body and drop down your shoulders. As you breathe out, let's rotate your upper body, moving your upper body as one, and then breathing in to come back. Breathing out, rotate abdominal strength. Breathing in, coming in. Again, breathing out, rotate. Breathing on in. Then, if you want to, you can stay with that. Breathing in to turn. And then breathing out, take a fold over your leg. Breathing in to come back up. Breathing out to engage your core to the middle. Breathing in to turn. Breathing out, taking a fold over your leg. Breathing in to come up. Breathing out, engaging the core. Breathing in as you turn. Breathing out, taking a little fold over your leg. Breathing in to come up. Breathing out, engaging the core. Breathing in as you turn. Breathing out, take a little fold over the leg. Breathing in to come back up. Breathing out, engaging the core. Now if you do, and you would like to, take the arms out long. Breathing in to rotate. Breathing out, drawing your body to round over. Breathing in to come up. Breathing out, navel back to the spine. Breathing in, let's turn. Breathing out, rounding your body over. Breathing in, coming up. Breathing out, engaging with the core. One more set. Breathing in, big turn. Breathing out, rounding your body over. Breathing in to come back up. Breathing out, engaging with the core. Breathing in as you turn. Breathing out, rounding the body over. Breathing in to come back up. Breathing out, engaging with the core. And letting your arms down. Okay, placing your feet to the floor. We're going to lift the fingers beneath your knees. And let's just pull back a little, tuck the head down. Seeking out that stretch just below your neck into trapezius. And then turn the hands to hold the other way around. And again, let's gently pull it back. And then coming back on up. Okay, popping yourself around to a seated position of your choice. I'm going to work into the shoulders, the eagle arms, and then neck release. So bringing one arm across, lace the other arm beneath, wrap your arms, bring the arms forwards and bring the arms up. And just really trying to find